The divine masculine and divine feminine are coming deeper into balance in their union. And we're going to unpack that in this week's reading. So, without further ado, okay, I'm just going to show you the very first two cards for the masculine because, well, there's a message here. So, we have kindred partnership. You see the lovers. And then you see this one says professional assistance. And so twin flames have a shared purpose, right? Just as much as they're romantic lovers, or eternal lovers, they have a purpose. And it feels like energetically, what this is communicating is there's a need for balance in both of these places where I can share, like, as the divine feminine in my union, I can oftentimes or sometimes be more focused on this part where it can imbalance, right? And you need to have equal, or you might find too that God guides you to focus on one or the other more. There's a fluctuation, there's a balance needed there. So, what this is communicating for the collective is there's a need for balance in romantic life and life purpose life. And that's going to look different for everyone, but you got to trust your heart and really like feel into what are you being guided to focus on right now. And that's really what the masculine is doing right now, is finding balance in all of the foundational components, not just focused on this or focused on this, but in all areas. Yeah, did you want to add to that?
Well, I love the numbers. There's a 1 and a 7.
Yeah.
So 1, new beginnings, and then you have a 7 on the right path, is what I feel like it means. And yeah, and there's a oneness with your twin flame and also having a purpose together.
Yes.
That is like you on the right path, because yeah, it's not always about like just getting into union. And this is it. Just want that, relationship. But there's so much more.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the third card for the masculine side this week is number 2, consciousness, present power. So I really feel, this is further confirming the balance in the union. And you can see twin flame unions as like the Trinity, right? With like the triangle, which is like God, you, and your twin flame. And so you can almost see like God, you, and your twin flame in a sense, but having like cultivating that personal present power in your union.
God holds the leash.
Exactly. Well, but it's what was I going to say there? Yeah, like the masculine's really leading in this space, like helping the feminine to come into that space of balance and really relax deeper into her own. The masculine's very good at doing that, at providing a very grounded, peaceful, like Adam does that for me, a very grounded, peaceful place to relax into energetically. And that, supports the union in itself and thriving completely. Yeah. All right. So angel messages, meanings, things like that. Okay. So the first guidance for your union this week is helpful people. Oh my goodness. Is this not? We're moving through exactly this very much this week.
Yeah, about receiving support. We're not like great at receiving support, so we're working on it, and we keep getting cards. Receive help, receive support. You're being supported. Yeah, so it's really about like accepting that and knowing that. Yeah, sometimes it takes a village.
Yeah, Jeff and Shalia, and it's so true, have said that it takes a village to raise a harmonious union, and that is very, very true because it requires a massive amount of spiritual support, to help you along on your journey. Okay, so the next union guidance for this week says appreciating myself, and I feel like the image on the card, and appreciating myself. This is exactly it. Rather than, maybe being hard on yourself or criticizing yourself, judging yourself, everyone's going through a massive transformation right now with the lunar eclipse. And, there's a lot of energies happening.
Pluto retrograde, and we had a full moon, so
yeah,
all the things happening.
So a lot of stuff is going to be coming up for you right now, and it already has been. So be very nurturing and caring towards yourself right now. It's very important that you do that.
Yeah, and that is what is it, a 21? So that comes out to a 3, which is, support,
Exactly.
and you're being very supported by
Yes.
the heavens, which is the next
Yeah.
card.
Which is signs from heaven. You got your feathers
Hmm.
there. And what I feel like here, look to receiving that guidance this week. And sometimes that will come in. You can see the feather on her head. Sometimes we have dreams that, are premonitions or they're pointing us to something. Or maybe your dream just brought up a lot of healing for you, and that was the next step. Maybe you see a feather, maybe you see a bird, or you hear a song on the radio, anything. Just like pay attention to those signs and know that it's signs from heaven.
Mm.
You want to add to that?
No, that's good. Yeah.
That's yes.
Hmm.
All right. And then last card for the guidance for this week is focus on service. And I
Hmm.
feel like this ties perfectly into, you and your twin flame have a purpose. And
Hmm.
so, in what way do you enjoy giving back? Right? Like, really
Hmm.
getting clear here on what do you like to do? What do you feel your purpose is? And doing that, like focusing on that, even if it's just in a little way, just do what brings your heart joy. And as you extend your joy, you're filled up with joy even more. And then you delight in your union in that space.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And with receiving support, you can also give more.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. All right, on to
Good.
the divine feminine.
Hmm.
Okay.
So we got
You're
some
kind
of
of
them
out of
hanging.
the shot
Well,
there.
that
There
happens
you
all the
go.
time.
There you go.
The first card is conflict, number 4. And we also got the next. Number 2, people, family, right? So there were some conflicts.
Mm-hmm.
What you were feeling. Well, the conflict is, since it's a number 4, something with foundation, right? And maybe even with family,
Mm-hmm.
right? But you said something as well about
Yeah, what I was picking up from this for the feminine this week is that there's of course, a desire for your harmonious union, a desire to be together with your twin flame and have that family. But there's also a component of control. And this goes back perfectly to the divine masculine, providing that grounded, peaceful balance for your union. So you can choose to let go of control. You're going to have this perfect family. It's just really you relaxing, and the control is what causes the inner conflict because you know what you want, you know what you desire, but can you show the next card too?
again.
Yeah, if you're trying to pull, right, you see the tension here. You're trying to pull your dreams forward. There's going to be that uncomfortable, and your reality is going to get mirrored back to you in that way. So follow your divine masculine's lead. It's really God's lead this week, and relax. Choose to relax into your union. Choose to ground, choose peace, and care and nurture yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And even though it may seem like he's doing some stupid shit, it's okay. It's still, energetically things are going on that we don't
Right.
see.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Don't get caught up on what you see happening externally. It's just presenting something to heal. That's all it's ever doing.
things are changing.
Yes.
Things are shifting. And this period of time that we're going through, it doesn't always feel so good.
Yeah.
But there's going to be a major transformation. Like we can't come out, you know,
Mm-hmm.
without being transformed, basically.
Yeah.
So,
A butterfly. Come out as a butterfly.
yeah, good.
All right. So thank you for watching this week's reading, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a good week.
Bye bye.